to her grandmother, Gaia, rather than herself. I would now like to bring up Alexis Odysseus to tell her story and accept her 2010 award. See, now I can say I've seen it.
Good evening, everybody. How are you? A little more energy. How are you guys? I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to start off by saying, I know most of you can't see this from there, but this is the Muscular Dystrophy Night book from May 7, 1951. This is the first muscular dystrophy dinner that they had for the new association. And there's a quote in here that I would like to read. In 1951, Paul Cohen, president of the Muscular Dystrophy Association, said, "Here we are, 1 year from the time that 6 New York mothers, refusing to accept doom as a verdict, called interested persons together to form this association. The name dystrophy has become familiar to millions of people who have never previously known the terrible problem. This has been made possible because among the victims and their families, we have found a good group of people of such optimism and courage as to share the feeling that dystrophy can and will be cured, and that the victims and their families can, by their efforts, greatly hasten that day. My name is Alexis Odysseus, and my uncle, Theodore George, had muscular dystrophy. My grandmother, Lucy George, was one of the 6 mothers who refused to give up. In the fall of 1949, Lucy George, a hopefully determined mother, discovered that funds supporting this project at New York Hospital were dwindling. At the same time, other interested parties were made aware of this devastating fact. Late that year, Lucy was advised that only $4,000 was needed to produce a new drug in quantities large enough for testing on 40 to 50 patients of a period of 6 months. Yaya, which of course is grandmother for grief, was determined to help Teddy as well as helping other kids and their families. So she made people aware through the association that money was needed to continue research to find a cure. Sadly, Theodore George died at the tender age of 22. Uncle Teddy was loved by all members of our family. He was a New York Yankee fan, a great poker player, and he was an excellent artist and student. But unfortunately, because of his disability, he was unable to attend college. Because of this, both my grandparents made it possible for my sister Paul and I to attend and graduate college. I will never forget the day I graduated from college and my grandmother looked at me with a big smile on her face and said, "Alexis, I got everything I could possibly want. Seeing you graduated makes me the happiest Yaya alive." When I was a child, my Yaya and I sat in front of the TV Labor Day weekend to watch the entire telethon. It wasn't until my grandmother passed away in 2007 that I began to ask questions about her affiliation with the MDA. I decided to volunteer to a cause which meant so much to me, and her as well. I was introduced to the MDA office in Hawthorne and have been able to meet such wonderful people who were so active in this worthy cause. I feel privileged to be part of such a worthy organization, and I would like to particularly thank Amanda, Angelique, Meredith, and Gloria for welcoming me with open arms. Thank you guys so much for your support. Most importantly, I want to thank all the friends and family members here tonight to support this deserving cause, because without you, none of this would be possible. Thank you guys so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, another hand for Alexis Odysseus, please.
Alexis.
And now, once again, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce another one of our